Oh, good morning, all you lovely people. Welcome back to the grumpy old git in the corner on what's looking like a beautiful Friday at the moment. Did notice a few white lines appearing out there, so I will be expecting a bit of cloud later. Say no more on that. Now, with yesterday being the Remembrance Day for D-Day and the lives that were lost on that day fighting for our freedom, I do hope everybody took a minute or two to think of what that meant to us. It's just a shame that the arseholes in the shit shower in power at the moment didn't think of the same, because they just, in my opinion, used it as a PR exercise. That I think they are totally disrespectful, just the same as they were on Armistice Day and Remembrance Sunday. They stand there thanking these heroes of ours for the freedoms they gave us, while spending the rest of their working lives at the moment taking those freedoms away. They're just hypocrites, honestly. You know, you've got the French there handing out medals, thanking people for the freedoms and the liberty they gave their country. And while that was happening, their police were letting boats launch from the beaches, essentially invading us here. And I will say invading, that's a word several politicians have used, so I'll use it at that. Yeah, the channel paddlers. And where did that end up? Another massive rescue service out in the English Channel, with apparently 80 of them being picked up after an SOS call. The French and the European, these are the ones that the Tories and Labour, by the way, are calling their partners in fighting this. No, they're just inviting them here. They're helping them. And that pointed out perfectly how it's happening. They're making it happen. And then the mash spud Biden took to the stage. Couldn't even read his fucking auto cue, couldn't pronounce the words. But he did manage to get in about the Ukraine, didn't he? Which has got absolutely fuck all to do with what was yesterday was about. But he managed to put it in there. Now, Roland stood up there in his PR guise and said they're putting more things in place to support our veterans. Well, you better do it quick, mate, because you're going to be out of the fucking job next month, aren't you? By the looks of things. But why do it now? Why haven't you done it before? Is it because you haven't needed the votes before? Now you do? Just a thought. You need to pack your bags and fuck off. And you're going anyway, I think, looking at the way the polls are going. You're screwed. But moving on from that. Now this lot were in the news again yesterday. The W.H.O. Are they starting a new fear campaign? Apparently, one person in Mexico has died from what they're calling the first incident of a H5 virus infection reported in a human being. So I looked into this. Now, this was released yesterday in mainstream media. But look at the date here that it was reported to the WHO. Now, this was reported then. Now, it wasn't until the 27th that they voted on the pandemic treaty that they wanted to try and put through. And that was on the 27th. It got defeated, and rightly so. I don't believe that sort of power should be in the hands of anybody to cover what they wanted to do. Being able to tell the world what to do in the case of someone like this, well, one infection. So it got defeated. But mainstream only picked up on this yesterday. Very strange. But look at the description that the WHO used for this. A novel influenza A virus subtype that has a high potential for high public health impact. And then in the next phrase, the WHO says it's of low risk to the general population. Need to make up their fucking minds, don't they? But anybody can go and check them out online. You can see the bullshit they're coming out with. This will be pushed. Obviously, we know they've been pushing bird flu and dropping hints on it for months and months. But will they get out of this and try and use it to push things a bit further on one death, on something that's a novel virus? Anybody's guessing it. You don't know which way they're going to go. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. I don't know whether Mrs. W is doing a live tonight or not. She's got a few things on, but hopefully she will be. If she is, it will be around 7 o'clock, so keep an eye out for that. But as it's looking like it could be quite a nice weekend, I hope you have a good one. But until then, as always, stay safe, stay absolutely strong, and stay free from this bullshit. Look for yourselves. Respects, people.